Even though I am not like fully like embodying it.
Why?
Well, when I like sometimes I'm not completely feeling the resonance. Like when I did it, sometimes it's a lot of push when I do it. Like like it's a little pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Rather than like the harmonic frequency of it. So I'm noticing that like sometimes I'm pushing a little too hard because maybe it's my mind. I'm thinking about it, or I'm pushing too hard. I don't know.
I mean that's what you do in life, right?
That's why what?
That's what you do in life, no?
What?
You push.
Yeah, sometimes I guess so. Yeah, I think so. I do. I think I do push. Everything I do, it's not like receiving. It's like I'm pushing a little bit. You know.
Why you do that?
Well, lately it's because I don't want to stand. We're running out of time, but it's I wasted a lot of years for doing like nonsense, you know, and now I feel like, you know, catching up.
Are you 31, right? You're 31, right?
What?
You're 31.
32. Yeah. So like, and I have like my goals of what I want to do and achieve in this lifetime, right? And some of it is really far out there. Like I want to like be able to sponsor, like I want to see like the humanity evolve to different civilization, like, you know, like what can it look like, you know? It's really far out there. Intergalactical travel and stuff, I think it's possible, so I want to do everything I can to support that, like funding the people. I'm not the brightest man, I can't do this, but maybe because I you know, like the cryptocurrency, that's what I would use the cryptocurrency world for, you know, because like the multiplication is endless in it, and it's the new shift of wealth, and I don't want to get lost into it, you know. That's my only thing, you know. I don't want to sacrifice my own life just for that, you know, and while I also maintain my own purpose and my own passion and happiness, right? So there's this balance, right? You want to like see what you can do for humanity, or maybe it'll unfold itself without me even doing anything. That's a possibility, right? But that means like, oh my God, I could have done all these things, all these years invested into myself. So the biggest regret I could possibly have is not like fully embodying everything I have to offer, like investing in me, you know.
Well, embodiment comes with years, you know, and with practice, and with patience, you know.
Because I see, like, not comparison, but if I do, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's like the genetic things, or maybe like the karmic things. Like I can see people like fully.
Well, this is the thing. There are two things. One, as I told you at the beginning, you know, and you've been through the process. Like there are three things that shuts down our authentic voice, which lead us to purpose.
Say one more time.
There are three things that shuts down the space for our authentic voice, and that authentic voice leads us to purpose, which is what you're seeking.
Yes.
Right? Remember, so we said like trauma,
okay,
family conditioning, and social conditioning, and judgment.
Okay.
When we compare ourselves, that is a form of judgment.
Social, yeah.
No, follow me. Judgment and social conditioning, and standards of what needs to happen and for you to look successful or not. We lose our authentic voice because we want to feel safe, and then we go and grasp into those ideals, right? Again, and then judgment, any kind of judgment, which is the mind. Then people don't understand that comparison is based in judgment. So when you compare yourself to anybody else, you're shutting down your authentic voice. You're jumping into the standards of what you should be doing, and all these look like that. Oh, this is more embodied than me. Then you are lost again. You're lost in Maya. You know, you're lost in the illusion because you want to go deep. This is an illusion. Right?
Yeah.
So if you want to go deep and you understand you have a soul that is traveling and is learning, you are doing a very bad job to yourself when you compare yourself to others people's journey in here also.
Yeah.
Which this is like, is a scenography, is a stage, you know? So everybody's doing that, you know? Why? Because everybody's scared to go deep and into the authenticity, and to go that into authenticity, you know, you need to go first and tap into all the trauma and all the pain. So people don't want to go there and then create ideals. I want to help humanity. I want to create inventions. Yeah, but what are you doing for yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I want to do things for humanity.
Yeah.
I laugh so much when I see artists with this big ego. I'm sorry to say this.
Yeah.
We are changing humanity because we are a collective. No, we are not doing anything. You are selling tickets for your show. That's it. That's what you're doing, and it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But don't try to mask it with a speech of consciousness, which you do is absolutely not embodied, but it's trendy. So then you know it works, and then makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm not an artist, and I'm a healer, and I'm channeling. Oh yeah, you're singing songs. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're bringing community together. Great. But let's get down and more humble. And let's see what we are doing for ourselves first. So then we can access your soul and then understand really what is your purpose and your mission here.
Yeah. You know, when you say it, and I'm thinking about while you speak, to me it's like everything comes back to like finding our true selves, right? Like whatever that may be, you know, like I'm always looking at musicians, have they found themselves? Maybe not completely, but at least they have a connection to their own voice.
No, that's you are creating an ideal of that. They don't. Most of them don't. They create the voice so they can be accepted and valued.
Right.
But most of them are running from pain. Some of them, they are really going into the pain and feeling the pain, and with honesty and vulnerability put it into a song. That's why those people are like, it hits you. Why? Because they are in that resonance of pain that we all need to feel to remember.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you see another comparison. You think that because how people show up in their lives, you know, most of them, 99% are running into their inidentities, you know, that they're serving to just survive, but they're not thriving. And if they're not thriving, even they have 5 houses in Hollywood, or they have 200,000 in crypto. They are not. That doesn't mean they're thriving. They're thriving under the standards of success of Maya, which now we know is an illusion. So are you kidding me? You see the lie?
I see the emptiness in them, and I understand it. Because I see it on people who have multi-millions, but they're empty inside, you know? So, like...
Because they don't... You say something very important, which is the only key of being here is to understand who you are.
Yeah, I 100%.
And then when you understand who you are, at that moment, you realize that you are mega connected. That's the embodiment, because it's not the thought, oh, we are all one, we are connecting in the 5 dimension. No, you are thinking it. You're thinking it. You're not being it. You're not, because to do that, the only thing you need to do is understand who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
And to that is very scary, because you're gonna see that in my case, I'm a demon, I'm an angel.
Yeah.
People love the angel. People doesn't want the demon. And guess what? The thing I've been all my life running from the demon because it's scary and I shouldn't be there, and then people love the angel, so I create the angel. But at the end of the day, I know, and I'm accepting through the years because I'm becoming fortified. Finally, like, oh my God, this came 2 days ago. It's like, I'm a demon and an angel. End of the story. I'm both. You take it or not. It is my responsibility to create a dialogue between them.
Right.
And to harmonize them so I can basically function.
Function as well, exactly.
You know, in this world. But because in many lives I've been a very, 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 very bad demon.
I can see that, yeah.
You know, now I understand the darkness, and I understand the pain.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I can do this job, because I've been there.
Right. You've been back in the past to understand it.
And then now I see the fluctuation every day. So the only responsibility that I have is use the tools that I know I have that can help harmonize it. Both.
Yeah.
Both. And that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna make mistakes. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna hurt people. But I'm doing my best to harmonize it, and I'm getting better, much better, you know. So in this process, how are you gonna compare yourself to anybody?
Yeah, it's different individual for everyone.
It's different because we're on different journeys. So you need to go in the beautiful journey of understanding and accepting who you are.
That's the only thing I want.
Which is you are such a special character, which I'm very interested in design of your life, like being an orphan and being adopted and being from Turkey, but then in Germany. What I mean, you see how beautiful the story is?
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I know. That's
Right?
why I'm so interested.
So
like,
how the fuck you gonna compare yourself to anybody else?
yeah, I can't.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know, because then you're gonna do is suffer.
Because I truly don't understand myself yet.
Well, but I mean, it takes a lifetime,
Yeah.
you know. But it's possible. But the first thing is you need to stop looking around. You need to start being with the pain, with the uncomfortable thing, and then and then exploring all in your intimacy. Exploring all the aspects of yourself. So then it's like, oh no, I'm not gonna dare because that's bad. It's like, okay, they say it's bad, but I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'm mainly going with a feeling.
So if I'm feeling it so it's always about the dose, it's about the ratio of how, you know. Exploring all those edges of your life is what I'm gonna give you understand who you are. Not just I'm gonna become enlightened now. And I'm gonna help humanity. It's like, well, you're not helping shit because you don't understand who you are.
Yeah.
You know. So then, last week I told you, did you book your dance lessons?
No, I didn't.
You dance any day.
I didn't.
Now you want to help humanity, right?
I'm not ready. Yeah.
You see the joke?
Yeah. Yeah, I made it my commitment, and I planned it out when I'm starting, because I found a teacher. She's great. And I reached out to her also earlier, like in August, and I just had to pay the huge chunk for a dentist appointment on Thursday, like $7,000. It's crazy. So that's
for what?
For like, like root canals are really bad for you.
You're gonna remove it?
So they try to save it, 2 teeth. If they can save it, great. But root canal, I already have one, but after done all this research, it's dead tissue and it affects organs in the heart.
It's the worst, yeah.
I had no idea. I just did it recently, after like,
in fact, it also affects your brain.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, do I have to pull 2 teeth out now?
I did it. I pulled 2.
Where? Back? Yeah. Do you have anything there? No.
It's all out.
Yeah, and I can't go to Tijuana because there's a great dentistry down there. But
somebody told me that, yeah.
Yeah, I heard great things, but I can't. So now I'm paying the price for, I have to do. I'm trying to save it. So we'll see what happens.
That's invested in you.
Yeah.
This is, that's self-love. That's what is taking care of you, not taking care of humanity.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm realizing that like all the things I like to do, I have to prioritize. Like I'm sacrificing my living situation because I can't do everything at once. It's like too crazy. So like I'm doing my teeth on Thursday, and then the next thing will be the dancing, starting that.
You're ready. So you're already on track with the dance.
Yeah. I already found her. I pierced her out. You might know her. She's in Topanga actually. She does a Chinese dancing thing.
Who is she? What's her name?
Her Instagram is like Soul something. I don't know. I wonder if she's done.
But she's here. This is great. So you can do it, and it's gonna be one-on-one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love one-on-one.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I wanted to do that and help me embody myself.
Because what we want to, you see your smile now and how you're shining. That's the truth of energy.
I know.
The truth. When energy moves, even in yoga tradition, they say there are 3 attributes of prana, more than 3. Three I can't remember now. One is that it's evolutionary, prana, no life force, life force. It really struck me when a teacher told me that. It's like, and then the second one is joy.
I know.
Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
So when you access life force,
And joy. That's it.
that's it. So and that is the embodiment.
Yeah. If you think of it, I guess nothing else which is more exciting, especially to my character. If I think back, when I was 18, I was carefree. My parents still took care of me. I had the most fun because I was carefree. I was joyous. I had fun. I was alive. I felt alive. Now it became almost the energy went from like free expression to like sucking, oh my God, responsibilities, blah, 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 and it's on the head now.
Well, it's a balance because you have to be an adult, right?
Yeah.
But but that's the balance between, okay, I can manage the horizontal, which is work, which is life, this and invoices and taxes, whatever, I know. And then, but that's the test. But when you organize that, then you can access the vertical, which is the connection to source. But a lot of people are. I mean, I always struggle with this, with the horizontal.
Yeah.
But I make such an effort because I know, and I'm very good at it. I'm organizing this.
Yeah.
Because then from this, the access, when you access the horizontal, which is the connection to source, and then there is a balance. So we are here. And so we need to master this.
Yeah, that's why I'm noticing everyone is doing their own thing, obviously to create the income to pay for all the needs, the needs we all have, and people are doing this and this and this, and it's all great. But I'm always thinking like when you created something, because like everything will shift there. Is where it's so easy to have your finances taken care of, the horizontal, like where I'm like, yeah, I don't even have to worry about it. Now you can fully be.
That's a lie.
No?
That's a lie.
Oh, interesting.
That's a lie. They told us.
Right.
Because if you wait to create that harmony, to start living your purpose and your dream, you know what's gonna happen? It's never gonna happen.
Oh.
Because what the field reads, the field, right? The universe, the unified field.
Yeah.
What reads is your feeling now, here, right now. It's not reading your plan, 5-year plan.
Yeah.
It's reading your feeling now, and if you trust yourself 100% right now. So what happens is like if you jump with 100% of feeling in what you love, basically, with not having, and that's the test. It's like when the image of jumping into a thing and then the bridge, as you walk, it's that, I mean that's the archetype we see in movies, right? It's like that. So that's why just only the one that fully trusts in present moment are the ones that cross the path into the other side. Those who build first and then are thinking, when I have that, I will make it, they are very, very unhappy with a lot of wealth.
Interesting, yeah. It's not worth it. And happiness you cannot buy.
No, but the thing, not happiness, but the thing is like the lie. I mean, that happened in my family. That's why, it's, I was studying 2 careers, 2 degrees, philosophy, education, and then music was in the path, and it's like everybody, becoming a musician, it's under society, right? It's like an unstable job. So what parents want? A stable job, stability. So what is the narrative? There is like, okay, finish your education, get a job, and then you do music. Well, that's a narrative, right? My narrative was like, actually I'm already working because I found a way. I was working with juveniles in detention. I was working with kids, with gangs, but as an educator. So I actually have money, not a lot of course, but I can pay my rent. And then it's like I literally abandoned 2 degrees, and a scholarship in Europe, because I felt, which is the only thing you need to feel, the absolutely passion for music, which and not with talent, not with oh, you're super talented, so no, I just loved it, you know. So everybody was like, it's like you are crazy. It's like, well, I'm gonna take responsibility with this, you know. And I make a deal with my father. I say, give me 5 years. If I don't make it in 5 years, I'll finish my degree. And then, but now it's right here, right now. What matters and what the field is written. What happens if you keep consistency with that, and which sometimes is not easy because like you don't have money to pay rent. I've been there. But you keep the trust, and then you keep creating the pattern of believing and acting towards what you love. Then is when abundance comes. It might not come even if I've in a 5-year round, but it comes to me after 20 years. I live in huge abundance under my perspective, because I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do. I become who I wanted to become. I'm doing music, I'm doing healing, I'm doing everything. It took me 20 years. Are you ready to wait?
20 years, yeah. It doesn't matter how long.
It doesn't matter, because people make it in 5 or 10.
It doesn't matter.
Because that depends in your own journey. That's why you can't compare yourself.
Right.
Even at that moment when I was starting as a professional percussionist, all my fellow percussionists, musicians were like faster, getting jobs, getting gigs, getting tools, and I was like, ugh. But I keep steady, and then suddenly, it was like the turtle, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and everybody went faster, but I was like, you know, in the big scope. I live here. I go to paddleball in Malibu. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid to compose a lot of money, so I'm super ahead. In just 20 years, with the perspective of the universe, 20 years is
nothing.
Is less than nothing.
Yeah, and now you get to live the way you want to live.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a lie. And again, that's the standard of society that is based in fear. About no, you get things, get the money and get the safety, and then you move on to what in your passion. No, that's a lie.
Yeah.
So you buy into that lie. You're never ever gonna actually make the passion happen.
Right. Like what I come to the conclusion when you say that is that I think it comes down to like follow your path of understanding yourself and who you truly are, and the rest will come. That's easier said than done.
Exactly. That's why we're here.
Yeah, so.
And it's a big of ups and downs, and
Yeah.
and you're about to quit, you know.
The best thing I could do is just follow what I'm interested in, and just do it and get in, even though there may be some resistance, whatever. Just follow my intuition.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly, and follow it. But then the thing, you have to follow it every day.
That's it. Yeah.
Doesn't work if you follow one day and then because the resistance is gonna come. The resistance is your mind, is the ego with all these standards.
Yeah.
You should do that. You should do that. And then it's like when you're gonna follow your intuition, it's like you're crazy. You don't have the money. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's your choice of what are you gonna listen to. That now you have a teacher. You know that that's the identity that is not allowing you to grow. Is just there to make you safe.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna listen to your heart and your intuition and keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already even what I'm doing now, it's very intense, obviously, with the crypto stuff, but my heart is pulling me towards that's why I'm like, oh my God, I need to shift away. And it's almost, okay, you have this, the AI world and all of that, technology, but then you have you and your heart purpose, and that's where it's pulling me towards, regardless of that, because to be honest, I think I have enough knowledge to do it. It's not gonna go away, right? It'll be here for the next forever, actually. right? So I could just slow down a bit, and then and just like follow this, because I could do this in a year or 2 years, you know, and that's the plan, take a chunk out very soon, and then just like minimize my time to maybe 1 or 2 hours maximum a day, and then like this, just like following like what I love.
You're passionate.
My
You're
passion,
passionate to discover. You're passionate. So and then you get what you do that with. You do that with devotion. It's a very important word in the sense of you don't do it because you wanna get anywhere.
Yeah.
You're not doing it because now you wanna become a spiritual teacher.
No.
Because now you wanna become a guru. Because you wanna write a book. You do it because you love it.
Yeah.
That's the game changer.
I'm doing it because it's a way for me to understand myself better.
Beautiful.
That's really it, and I think music and the voice is such a key component to like humanity in general. And
well, you know who is Robert Edward Grant?
no.
You should. You are you on Instagram or something like that?
Yeah.
You should follow because also she's super connected with coin. I mean, he's huge in the
With who?
With cryptocurrency.
Who is this?
This guy is a mathematician and a geometrist called Robert Edward Grant. He's a genius, and he's creating alternative, economic models.
Yeah.
So one thing that he said in an interview, very recent, someone from London, he was like, she asked him, okay, so you use mathematics and geometry to understand the true nature of reality. To understand true nature of reality, which I think is why we're seeking.